Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Turfway Park Report for Friday, January 8th, 2016. 9 live races on the card. The Polytrack, as always, labeled fast. The first race is a maiden claiming event for fillies and mares. Claiming price $7,500. They'll go 5/8 of a mile. Morning line favorite, number 10, Gypsy Angel Row for trainer Wesley Ward. They are off. Poor beginning for both Laughs and Giggles and Diamond Lulu, but as expected, the favorite Gypsy Angel Rose the first to show. Through from the inside, Rebel Annie, the long shot, being ridden to now take command. Taking in hand, Gypsy Angel Row is second. A big get back to Taylani, came away racing in third. Sarah Kai is fourth, now being passed by Steph's Girl. Then a separation of 4 to Brenda's Conquest, 1 in front of Abby C's, and then a link to Johnny J. And at the back after the blown starts, Laughton, Giggles, and Diamond Lulu can see them all. The first quarter mile, 22-3, and now Gypsy Angel Row, well in hand, just outside the quarter pole, has taken the lead by 3. On the inside, Rebel Annie's being ridden to keep pace. Here comes Steph's Girl looping up 3 wide as they straighten for the stretch drive. And Tiki Marquez sitting like a statue on Gatewood Bell's Gypsy Angel Row, and she goes by the 8th pole, 4 to the good. Marquez looking back for challengers, but there is none. Late charge from Abby C is going to battle off for the balance because meanwhile, this race is for place. Gypsy Angel Row is the easiest of winners. She breaks maiden in her second start by about 6 in the end. Abby C's up for second, Taylani third. Brenda's Conquest was fourth. Running time, number 10, Gypsy Angel Row, the easiest of winners. One under a throttle hold by Carlos Marquez for owners Gatewood Bell, trainer Wesley Ward. Gypsy Angel Row, as the favorite, returned 260, 260, 210. Second was number 4, Abby C's. Third was number 5, Taylani. And fourth was the 7, Brenda's Conquest. The exacta, $31.60. The $2 Superfecta, $836 even. Today's second race is a claimant event for fillies and mares. Never won 3 races since January 14 or non-4 lifetime. Claiming price $5,000. The race 1 mile. Late scratch of the 6K in the sky. Morning line favorite, number 5, Kitten's Top Cat, looking to give Wesley Ward the early daily double. Settle down. They are off. Frugal gets the first call, but quick into stride, there goes the favorite Kitten Top Cat. Through from between horses and the Hay Silks, their Sweets and Treats, who came away racing in the top flight. Out there about 4 deep comes Little Sadie, and Goose Skywalker's going to tuck in behind her and save some ground. Hermosa Vaqueras came away racing in the 6th position, 1 in front of Subtle Splendor, who rides the rail, 3 in front of Seattle Rising, and at the back of the pack, Cha-Ching Jackpot has nothing but hindquarters and heels in the viewfinder as they pass the 6 furlong pole. The first quarter mile, 24 and 4/5 seconds, well off the rail. Little Sadie on the stretch out shows the way. Frugal and Victor Blonde well in hand, racing along in the 2nd position. Then comes Goose Skywalker racing along in 3rd, about 2.5 off the pace. To the inside of her, she's shadowed by Sweets and Treats. Then a link further back along in the 5th position. Here comes Hermosa Vaquera. Now starts to go on by Subtle Splendor. The favorite Kitten's Top Cat has 2 horses beaten, 8 lengths to find as they make their entrance into the turn. The half mile, 49 flat. Long shot, Little Sadie and Eddie Zuniga still show the way. Inching closer, here comes Goose Skywalker, knifing up between horses. Sweets and Treats in the black cap is 3rd. And now the favorite, Kitten's Top Cat, being called upon. The Chestnut and the White Blaze is going to tip 5 wide through 3/4, 1:14 and 2, and they're on their way home. It's Goose Skywalker. Now Sweets and Treats shows the way. Attacking to the outside, Hermosa Vaquera through from the fence. Little Sadie is not done. The favorite Kitten's Top Cat, 4th, still 3.5 lengths to go. Outside the 16th pole, Sweets and Treats. Here comes Kitten's Top Cat. To the far outside, Cha-Ching Jackpot from the clouds. It's Kitten's Top Cat down towards the line. And the early double goes to Wesley Ward as Kitten's Top Cat wins by a half a side in 1:41 flat. Number 5, Kitten's Top Cat, gives Wesley Ward the early double. The favorite does not disappoint here and wins with Albin Jimenez in the irons. 260, 220, 210. Second, number 7, Sweets and Treats. 3rd to 3, Hermosa Vaquera. And 4th was the 2, Cha-Ching Jackpot. The exacta was worth $14. The $1 try, $28.60. The Superfecta was worth $174.40. And the early double comes back $4 even. Running time, 1:41 flat. Tonight's 3rd race is a starter allowance event for fillies and mares. They'll race 1 mile, no program changes. Morning line favorite, number 9, Delantera for Doug Danner. They are up. Eggnog missed the break. Quick start for Robin John's Girl, hustled on out. Right alongside her goes I'm So Vain. Out there about 3 deep comes My Miss Mary, and the favorite Delantera is going to be spun out about 5 wide as they make their entrance into the clubhouse turn. Down the rail, Lola Getz saves all the ground. She's flanked by Our Ruth, and right to the outside now comes My Miss Mary. Then a link to De Gracia, a similar margin to Megnog riding the rail, and Last Away Alone Again can see them all first quarter mile. In a moderate 24-1, they straighten up the backstretch, just under 6 furlongs left to travel. Robin John's Girl under a long range shows the way. There goes the favorite, Delantera, up to challenge this one early, so a middle move there from the favorite. 3 lengths further back comes into third, I'm So Vain. Out to the outside, My Miss Mary's going for a run, being hustled up the inside. Lola Getz now moves into fifth. A length further back, we'll find Our Ruth, the half mile, 47-4, so they picked it up quite a bit as they make their entrance into the turn. And Delantera, Aaron Walker could wait no more. She goes right to the front. She's in front by a length. Robin John's Girl coming back. She's angled off the rail in between horses. Back to counter with Delantera, 3 wide, My Miss Mary, a long way back to the others as they're just outside the quarter pole. So Delantera, fresh challenge to the outside by Robin John's Girl, who's come back as these two straighten for the stretch drive, and it's Robin John's Girl has retaken the lead. Delantera down along the inside, battling back, long way back. There's My Miss Mary through from the inside. Lola Getz deep stretch, well off the rail. Robin John's Girl racing erratic. She's drifting out, but she's going to win. Robin John's Girl is going to get lifetime victory number 16 while drifting out, but she hangs on just enough to win it. Delantera game second, a 3-way go for show, 138-2. Number 2, Robin John's Girl drifted out badly in deep stretch, but held on to win it. Picks up lifetime victory number 16. Julie Burke was in the irons. The winner returned 780, 340, 260. Second, number 9, the favorite, Delantera. Third was the 3, Lola Getz. And fourth, number 7, Alone Again. The exacta was worth $26.40. The $1 try, $92.30. Daily double, 5-2, $13 even. Superfecta, 2-9-3-7 combination, comes back $735.80. The running time, 1:38-2. Tonight's fourth race, a claimant event for the fillies and mares to go 1 mile and a 16th. Morning line favorite number 6, Johanna Joe, with Luis Rivera in the irons. They are off, and the starter caught him in a perfect line. It's Miss Venezuela who's being ridden out, but fastest away goes Wonderful Miss B. Through from the inside, As I Forecast is going to go on down the rail to save all the ground. Mega Senna's trying to tuck in as well. Towards her inside comes Johanna Joe as the field races for the clubhouse turn. Then a link further back, Hot French Fries in the Raw Fulbrook Silks has 5 links to make up. Then a link to Lady Munava, and at the back of the pack, Judson's Pretty's Girl is going to have to pass them all just outside 6 furlongs still to go. The first quarter, 24 and 2 fixed seconds. The field starting to bunch up here as they straighten up for the backstretch run. 8 lengths from tip to tail. So it's As I Forecast who will lead him down the backstretch, shadowed by Miss Venezuela. Wonderful Miss B under a long rein loops up 3 wide to be third. Through from the inside, My Cherry Pie is fourth. She's shadowed by Johanna Joe is fifth, but only 3.5 off the pace. Mega Senna is being asked to quicken with just outside a half mile still to go. The first half up, 48-2. So up front, they stack up 3 across the track now. On the inside, As I Forecast, Miss Venezuela pokes that nostril in front. To the outside, Wonderful Miss B. Down on the inside, My Cherry Pie starts to backpedal under pressure. Mega Senna loops up 4 wide. Yellow Cap, Mega Senna's making good headway and starting to run on from the back of the pack. Judson's Pretty Girl, 3/4, 113-2, and they're on their way home. And it's As I Forecast spins them in. But here's Wonderful Miss B attacking to the outside. 3 wide, Mega Senna. Down on the inside, that's all 4. My Cherry Pie, deep stretch, 1/8 of a mile still to go. Wonderful Miss B, but As I Forecast not done. Still Mega Senna races wide third. My Cherry Pie coming back. Meanwhile, Wonderful Miss B starting to get away, and Wonderful Miss B and Corion wins it by a length and 3/4. As I Forecast a game second. Tight one for third between My Cherry Pie and Mega Senna. Running time 1:47 1/5. Number 8, Wonderful Miss B gets up to win for owner-trainer Tracy Nelson. Jockey Corey Orm was in the irons. And the winner returns 960, 420, 380. Second, number 5, As I Forecast. Third was the 2, My Cherry Pie. And finishing fourth for the super, number 9, Mega Senna was fourth. The exacta, $40.20. The try, $106.60. Superfecta, 8529. returns $994.66. The daily double, $52.60, and the early pick 4 for a 50-cent wager, $41.05. Running time, 1:47-1. Today's fifth race is a claimant event for 3-year-olds and up which have never won 3 lifetime. They'll go 6.5 furlongs, scratch numbers 3, 5, 12, 13, and 14. Early favorite on the morning line at 3-1, number 6, Flaunt, with Alex Contreras aboard. And they're off. For the lead from between horses, there goes the favorite, Flaunt, sending out early. Give Me a Wish came off the gate racing in second. Brooklyn Legend's going to be a pace presence from third as they leave the chute and straighten up on the mains track. It's Sherwood Drive, who's came away to be fourth, flanked to the outside by Real Humor, then a link further back to Duke of Vassou. And last away early comes Darren Decision. The field blitzes up the backstretch. The first quarter, 22-1, past the half-mile pole. And Flaunt, the favorite, under a stout restraint, goes into the turn in front by 5. Give Me a Wish, race along the second position. Inching up the rail, here comes Brooklyn Legend. Out there to the outside of that one is Sherwood Drive. Real Humor's a close-up fifth as they're midpoint through the turn. And Flaunt starting to come back to the field. Give Me a Wish through a half in 45-3. So it's Flaunt still leads them. Give Me a Wish under right-handed urging. Here's Sherwood Drive probing up the fence as Flaunt has blown the turn, and Sherwood Drive inherits the lead. Sherwood Drive to the inside. Flaunt attacking, re-rallying to the outside. Quip Trip, the long shot, running on from the clouds up the fence in third, just outside the 16th mile pole. And Sherwood Drive, the East Coast invader, is opening up on the favorite here in deep stretch. And Sherwood Drive, well prepared by Nick Caruso, is going to win with Azel Dion by 2. Flaunt, a game second. Third goes to Quip Trip. And fourth, Give Me a Wish, 17-3. Number 4, Sherwood Drive, returns to the synthetic in winning fashion. Azel de Leon was aboard for trainer Nick Caruso. Number 4, Sherwood Drive, comes back $16, $623.80. Second was the 6, Flaunt. Third, number 7, Quip Trip. And finishing fourth, number 9, Give Me a Wish. The Exacta was worth $40.40. The $1 try, $60.10. Superfecta, $1,433.40. The Daily Double, $120.80. The Pick 3 comes back $220.20. The running time, 1:17-3. Tonight's sixth race, a claimant event for the fillies and mares. They'll go 6 furlongs. Morning line favorite, number 5, Deliver, with leading rider Alvin Jimenez. They are off. And the starter caught him in a perfect line. And it's La Grenois who's sending out for the front. Quickly, there goes the long shot Marcaside up to assume command. Off the gate, racing in third, comes a rushing shell down towards the inside. Red Hot Plot, a close-up fourth today. That one's flanked by Dancing Vision. The favorite has 5 lengths to find, a length in front of Spice of Life, and then the separation of 2, Petticoat Lane, last of the lot, as the field passes the half-mile pole. The first quarter up, 22-1. They blitz to the far turn. They're 11 lengths from front to back, and they're all aiming at Marcasette. Has the target on his back, leads them into the turn by a length. La Grenois racing along in second. A rushing chill starts to make good headway with Oots midpoint through the turn. Is third, only about a length off the lead. Here comes Red Hot Plot, the Bug Boys, set to strike, poised to go 3 wide in fourth as the field just outside the quarter pole. The half 45-4, and they straighten for the stretch drive. And 67-1 long shot. La Grenois turns him in. Marcasite still there. A rushing chill, and Perry Oots has switched wide for the drive. And Red Hot Plot has dived down in between horses, absolutely wide open outside the 16th pole, but a rushing chill forging to the front. Late on the scene, Red Hot Plot, even further out, Spice of Life, down towards the line. A rushing chill holds by a half a side. Red Hot Plot was second. Late on the scene, Spending Spree was third, 112 flat. Number 2, a rushing chill, and a heads-up ride by Rodney Prescott gets up to win for owner Dina Holt, Larry Holt, and breeder Gerald Holt. The winner returns $12.60, $5.60, $3.60. Second, number 1, Red Hot Plot. Third, number 10, Spendin' Spree. And fourth was the 6, Spice of Life. The Exacta for $1, $34.90. The Daily Double for $1, $54.80. The $1 Pick 3, $240.40. The running time, 112 flat. Tonight's 7th race is an allowance optional claimant event. First $22,300. They'll go 6 1/2 furlongs. Morning line favorite from the Mike Maker barn, number 1, Ghost is clear. They are off. Mio Dioro broke out early, but still good enough to get the first call. There goes Smoking Romance as expected. Through from the inside comes Let's Go Ben. Up on the outside, Brave Man came away racing in the fourth position. High Roller Dave in fifth. Then a link to Candy in my place. And at the back of the pack, Ghost is clear. The favorite has about 7 links to find as they head up the backstretch just outside the 4.5 furlong marker. The quarter mile, 22 seconds flat. So Mia Dioro still racing well off the rail, shows the way. Now going to angle down in front of Smoking Romance, who's in second. Let's Go Ben has a foothold at the fence in third. Brave Man being punched along to keep pace in fourth. And Ghost is clear, starts to get underway, has picked off 2 of them. Starting to backpedal Candy at my place, and last goes High Roller Dave. The half mile on a fast 44-1, and they stack up 4 across the track, and it's Smoking Romance is going to spin him in. Let's Go Ben up the fence. To the outside, here's a challenge from Brave Man, and Ghost is clear. The favorite is kicked wide for the drive as they're just outside the 8th pole, and Ghost is clear as went by them all, and Ghost is clear by the 16th in front by 2. High Roller Dave running on from the back, but down to the wire, well prepared. Ghost is clear, the multiple stake winner, back to his winning ways, and pushes his lifetime earnings over $500,000 in 1/16-2. Number 1, Ghost is clear, puts in a towering performance here. Rallies from well off of a fast pace to win going away. Pick up lifetime victory number 14 for owner-trainer Mike Maker. Number 1, Ghost is clear, 380, 280, 240. Second to 6, Brave Man. Third, number 4, High Roller Dave. And fourth to 2, Candy at My Place. The exacta was worth $15.80. The $1 try, $68.50. Superfecta, $464.80. The pick 3, $115.80. Running time for the 6 1/2 furlongs, 1:16-2. Tonight's 8th race, a maiden special weight for 3-year-olds to go 1 mile. Field of 8 set to go. Morning line favorite number 5, 65, looking to give trainer Wesley Ward a triple on the card. They are off. And Curlin Cool blast out of the starting gate. Fleeting beginning for Trusod. Now be ridden with the whip to come up to keep pace and hold that rail spot. Pulse of Hope, a 3-wide third. The first-time starter, Patty Not Patty. The gray is Cameray racing in the 4th position, just about a length in front of Aesop. Right to the outside of that one goes Wicked Mover, then a length to Derby Fan, and the French horse 65 is last of the octet past the 6 furlong marker. First quarter in a moderate 24-3, and Trusod has made the point as he leads them 3 lengths for that backstretch run. Curlin Cool and Johnny McKee race along in the 2nd position. Patty Not Patty inches an ever closer third while in hand. On hold in 4th comes Pulse of Hope. Up the fence in 5th now Derby Fan, and starting to get underway, breezing up easily comes 65 as they pass the half mile of the first half, 49-4. So they slowed things down even a bit in that second panel, and Trusod still shows them into the far turn in front by 3. Patty Not Patty getting ready to pounce on that one, and Curlin Cool being ridden under a ride. Here comes Wicked Mover and looping up 4 wide. 65, the French horse is doing it in hand, and up the fence comes Derby Fan. But meanwhile, it's Trusod has had comfortable fractions up front. Trusod's going to lead him through 3 quarters in 1:14-1, and they're on their way home. And Trusod spins him in. Here's Patty Not Patty to the outside. Pulse of Hope attacks to the outside. Up the fence comes Derby Fan, and coming with giant strides on American debut. 65 has found his best stride in the center of the track. But meanwhile, Trusod's still there, and Trusod is finding more. Trusod just was able to walk the dog under comfortable fractions and took him all the way to win by 3. Photograph for second between Patty Not Patty and 65, and then Pulse of Hope was 4th, 1:39-1. Number 1, Trusod, an upset winner, took him all the way on the front end to win with Alex Contreras in the irons. Number 1, Trusod breaks maiden and returns $27.40, $11.460. Second to 2, Patty Not Patty. Third, number 5, 65, and finishing 4th was the 8, Pulse of Hope. The exacta, $177.20. The dollar try, $348.60. The superfecta, $5,314 and some change. The daily double of 1 and 1 returns $54.20. Running time, 1:39-1. Today's 9th race is a filly and mare non-3 claimer. They'll go 6 1/2 furlongs. Morning line favorite number 7, Duchess Whitney, with Rodney Prescott. They are off. Good beginning for all. The first call will go to Mongo Voice. Lipstick Junkie came away racing in second. Through from the inside. There goes the gray. Give 'em hell, Gale. Duchess Whitney came away racing in the fourth position, one in front of Which Way to the Argo. And then a link further back to Shadow Game, followed up next by Special Agent in Charge. Then a separation of 2 to the pair of Katie After Dark and Lipstick Junkie. And last of the lot is Stephanie's Wildfire. First quarter, time 22-3. And so it's Mongo Voice will show him into the far turn run in front by just about a length over Give 'em Hail Gale, racing in the second position. Inching a close third. Here comes Duchess Whitney. Rodney Prescott looking for 2 on the card. That one's flanked right to the outside by stablemate Lipstick Junkie. Then a separation of about 2. We will find Shadow Game starting to close in with Perry Ute from the back of the pack as they approach the top of the home stretch. They stack up 3 deep, and it's Duchess Whitney who will turn first. Attack to the outside by stablemate Lipstick Junkie. Down to the inside, Mongo Voice is not done. There's Shadow Game still in with a shot, and probing up the fence comes Give 'em Hail Gale. Meanwhile, Duchess Whitney starting to get away here. Duchess Whitney puts 2 on Mongo Voice, and as they race down towards the line, Prescott just switching sticks and going to win with Duchess Whitney for his second victory on the card. Mongo Voice was second, a 3-way go for the show, 118-4. Number 7, Duchess Whitney prevails on the class drop to win going away, giving jockey Rodney Prescott 2 on the card. The winner returns 24-40, 980, 420. Second, number 9, Mongo Voice. Third was the 12, Lipstick Junkie. Fourth, number 8, Give 'em Hail Gale. And completing your super high five, number 1, Shadow Game was fifth. The exacta, $144. The dollar try, $332.40. Superfecta, $2,318.80. The late double was worth $215.20. No winners in the super high five. That carry over into tomorrow's card, better than $708. Running time, 118-4. Well, that wraps up live racing for this Friday, January 8th. Live racing, returns tomorrow, Saturday, with a first post of 6:15. For Mike Battaglia, I'm Jimmy McNerney, and this has been the Turfway Park Report.